This is KVCI once again. Boston G.B.R. on YouTube, riding with a little young man here. What's your name, brother?
John Robinson.
Where we heading to, man? Where you going?
VSU, Valdosta State University.
Oh, you trying to get some edification?
Yes, sir. I'm trying
we were listening to Rush. I'm
trying to get educated.
Yeah, we was listening to Rush Limbaugh, and they was criticizing the president. What was your take on what you saw the criticism about the president, and comparing the two? What was your viewpoint on that?
The way he went at it, he was comparing him to other presidents such as Reagan and what Reagan would do and what Obama's not doing. And I think it's ridiculous that you would compare two different people from two different times dealing with very different issues. When Obama came into office, the economy wasn't doing well. The economy, actually, they had told us that we were going into a recession when he first came into office, and he was handed the job to do the best way, and we are doing a good job. I mean, we see all this growth, and people are complaining because they don't like the fact that Obama is a black president. That's just my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? People might not like the fact that he's a Democrat. Me personally, I'm in love with the fact that he's a black president. I hope to keep him in another term. 3 if we can. 3 if we can make that possible. 3 if we can make that possible. But no, I was in school and I used to hear people criticize Obama. I came in wearing an Obama t-shirt and I got criticized for that, but I came in wearing it the next day.
You sound like your grandpa, man.
No, I'm just showing my pride for our president, you know what I'm saying? Whether he's doing good or not, which he is doing good, it's still a pride, it's still an accomplishment for our race together as a African-American race, you know what I'm saying?
That's powerful, and not only that, but my grandmother, she lived, suffered, eventually died, never got to vote for a president that actually won the election. And so I think it's a blessing after 43 all-white male presidents, and to have one black African-American president is a blessing, and it should have happened long ago. This president has not enslaved anyone. He has not sent anybody to the gas chambers. He has not taken away anybody's rights. He has not taken away anybody's guns. He has not caused any white people to be forced onto somebody else's plantation and can't raise their own children. He has not denied them the right to vote. It just goes on and on. And so he can't be that bad, and they've called him a Hitler, they've called him a clown, every dirty name you can call. What say you about that, my young man?
I say people make up silly stories or silly lies, or they're very immature. Another thing is, wasn't President Bush partially responsible, or not, if not responsible for the whole disaster of the economy being in the shape that it is?
Well, by some people, but most all conservatives believe that he's the best president this nation ever had. So they say he's done great things.
President Bush?
No, President Reagan.
President Reagan. I'm talking about President Bush.
Oh, President Bush. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, a lot of people blame him for a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And didn't he go two terms?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I don't believe I've ever heard somebody call him a Hitler.
No, they didn't. They didn't call him. Well, no, I think they call him a lot of dirty names, though.
Dirty names, yeah. But you know,
in fact, they painted his picture as a Hitler. Yes, they did. They put the little beard on him as well. Yes, they did.
Wow.
Yes. But see, my point to that is that whether it was Bush, Clinton, or anyone else, the point is that don't make it right.
It don't.
You see, two wrong don't make it right.
It don't.
And that's the point of what I'm saying. But I think that when the history books are unfolded, compared to Bush did do some things that was pretty bad. Took us into a war based on lies and had Colin Powell going along with the lies. And because of his respect for the president, Colin Powell wanted to speak, but he didn't speak. And so that's patriotism. That's showing love of country, love of God, and love of nation.
Yes.
But the fact was proven that he lied.
Yeah. I'm saying, and it doesn't matter whether Bush is white or whether Bush is black. It doesn't matter whether Obama is white or Obama was black. It still doesn't change the fact that none of our presidents have been as mistreated as Obama is.
Especially in the eyes of the public and across the nation.
And they will, I mean, it's just very hard to deal with. I remember I asked this kid in class about the president. And this is what he told, he was a big, huge white kid. And he told me, see, this is what we get for letting a black guy in office. And I was like, well, what do you mean by letting a black guy in office? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that caused controversial debates, and I got angry, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very emotional person when it comes to politics. I love to listen to the news and see what's going on. And it's not that I'm knocking anybody's opinion, because you're really entitled to think whatever you want. But when you speak your opinion, make sure that you at least have something to back it up. At least you have some kind of facts. If you're gonna call somebody a Hitler, you're gonna call somebody a devil worshiper, if you're gonna come off with no proof, you sound like an idiot. You sound like an ignorant person. That's just, and I've met so many ignorant people while here in Valdosta. It's just amazing to me how they can be so ridiculously, I'm gonna go ahead and say stupid. Stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, how old are you once again? Don't give me your name, but how old are you?
18.
Wow, you've been studying, man. You must have came from high school.
Yes, I'm heading to college right now.
Oh, yeah? You tried the jail in prison college? Or what?
Oh, no.
We just having fun. Brother, I really appreciate your comment. I'm glad you got the courage to speak out. A lot of adults here in Valdosta won't speak out like you just did, so we want to appreciate it. Any closing remarks you want to give to the people who listen to this on YouTube? Because I'm definitely going to put this on YouTube.
You know, if you like Romney, you can like Romney. If you like Obama, you can like Obama. But don't get upset because the other person likes somebody different. And don't go to knocking the other person unless you just don't like their policies, unless you just don't like the way that they're running things. You base it off of that. You need to base it off of that. That's just it. Don't say because of this or that for a ridiculous reason. You know what I'm saying?
It's just better to say you don't like me, leave it alone.
Yeah.
All right, this is Boston G.B.R. on YouTube or blog, kvci.blogspot.com. Bye-bye, we're gone. We in Valdosta, Georgia. Rush Limbaugh 105.9, the one started this discussion. We out.